Hello and welcome back to Factorio 0.15 and the Deathworld. So, I have cleaned out some more biters around the base off screen, and I've also gotten this very nice solar power layout that I will start using. And it's centered around a roboport, and it has exactly one spot in between here, which means that it will be fairly easy to expand, and it will be fairly easy to just build new ones. I will have a couple of them right here, but as you can see, we are this is not very well defended, and well, we have the turrets that we need, but we are severely lacking circuits. And we're lacking circuits because we're lacking copper, and it's really annoying. So, I will do something completely different right now. And I will not be immediately continuing to wall off that area, because I just want to get this done. Just remove some of this. So we have a problem to deal with here, because we have this stacker here that I built. It looks really nice. It works very well. The problem here is that we only unload iron ore right here. That's a huge issue. The problem is, how do we add another station here? My first thought was that we would have one of these small stackers and an unloading station for every resource, say stone, coal, and copper, and iron, of course. So we would have 4 unloading stations. Okay, where do we fit 4 unloading stations like this? We could probably fit one around here, maybe one here, and then we'd have to put one maybe over here. So I was like, nah. Okay, it's kind of annoying, and it takes up a lot of space. And it's kind of annoying if I want to move something else as well and unload something else. It's gonna suck majorly. So I spawned a new idea. We have a larger unused area up here right now. And I think we will build a little bit larger stacker than this. And then we will just build a few different unloading stations here. And as we remove this, because we're not going to have solar panels in the middle of the main base for too long, then we can expand this, and we can have even more unloading stations if needed. So I did some okay, I just wanted to check what that was. I did some testing before, and I want to come in here with a track right here, and then I want to make sure to go one step below this. So I want to go here, and then we will have quite a lot of these. The main thing here is that we want to have our unloading station on this side right here. This is going to be our first unloading station. So we need to go around. So we can build stackers up to here. And I think this fits quite nicely. Yes, it does. It comes together decently well. Let's just remove some of these trees. The thing is, we're also in dire need of redesigning our smelting area to make something that doesn't suck. Because our current smelting is kind of terrible, isn't it? And that's a problem. Because we are right now quite limited by just this kind of design. It's really messy. We have some copper here, we have some steel here, we have bricks, we have then some iron, and then we go up here and we have copper and iron mixed together. It's really obnoxious and it sucks. So I need to deal with that, and I want to convert into electric furnaces. Which would be very, very good, very pleasant to do. Let's see here if we can just... I'm gonna borrow this blueprint, and I'm gonna be lazy here because we're gonna just pop these out like this. Oh, I only have 11 construction bots. That sucks. So I know we have construction bots fairly close here somewhere. Right here in this small bot-based construction thing. So I will grab 50 of these because, you know, it's good to have. Very good to have. And I can put 18 of these out simultaneously, which is going to be very good. I can just do this and they pop out. And then we can do this and it should all get built very quickly. So let's also grab like this portion of the track. This is a problem. We're cutting off this. We can get some more power from there. And let's grab, say this. Something like so. There we go. Now we have a small-ish stacker here. We're gonna put some signals in here. And then we will put a chain signal right here. So you can see when it goes in. Then we will put some chain signals up here. Then we need to design the train stops. Unfortunately, I do not have any of these resources available to me. Let's do something about these trees, though. We can send out our construction bots to do some of the work while we go get some train stops. So I want to design At least a couple of different ones. Don't think we have any train. No, we do not have any train stops in the logistics network. And that's kind of unfortunate. Let's grab some circuits. We also need iron. We have a ton of iron. Then we need steel. Let's make 10. It's quite unnecessary number, but well, quite unnecessary number, but I think we'll quickly use them. I wonder. Why don't we have any locomotives? Did I put that somewhere stupid? I have some train stops here. Where the hell is this? Network 1. Did I cut off a network somehow? Wait. Network 1, members, player, and 61 construction bots. I must have done something here. That's weird. What about that? Does that help? This is still one cell of stuff. With a lot of stuff in it. Network 2. Apparently, so I want to find out where this is. Is it up here, maybe? No. So we have a somehow isolated something, and I can't seem to figure out where. It needs to be one cell exactly. I can't understand where that would be. And why we would have two different networks. Network 1, one cell. Oh, this must be me. This must be my... Okay. I get registered there as a... I see. Okay. Okay, so let's request the cargo wagons that we have, because we need to test some stuff. Okay, so our trains right now are 6 long, right? They're 6 long. which means that this would be about how... Let's also request the locomotive that we have. So this would be their length, right? Can remove this. Do that instead. Can get it one further up. Don't think that's a bad idea, actually. Okay, so this is Resident Rowan or something. And I want you to go there. I only wood for you. Okay, so unload would be from here. This would be the unload. Now, I'm considering doing this. How would we do this appropriately? Because I want the trains to unload as fast as possible, right? Because it's going to be pretty important to unload this quickly to not fill this stacker up, because we only have 8 spots in the stacker. So when we have, say, 16 trains, it's going to be annoying. They're going to start backing out into the network, probably. We can have some here as well, but still. We could expand the base and build another level of the stacker. Totally possible. So not really a big issue. We could build more on this side and do something. It's totally doable, but our goal still needs to be that this needs to empty as quickly as possible. We're gonna empty into iron chests, and I will request, say, 1,000 iron. So we are unloading into these chests. Okay, we can remove these. I want to request fast lamps. Well, that's pretty okay, I think. But we're gonna need the fast inserters here. So the question is really, how do we get these to do what we want? Because we're gonna want to merge this in some decent way. We can also put out the signal. We can put the signal, say, right there. I think that's good enough. We can continue making iron chests because that's really what we need. And then we get some more of these. So we have pretty much some different options here. Let's build the power that we need for this. Let's do this instead. So either we do say this, which would result in a design like this going off here. Or we do this. I think this achieves the exact same thing. Because that, yes, I think this achieves the exact same thing. Kind of. It looks kind of weird here with this. I think we're going with the splitterless design here. And then we just go up here, like so. And then we go up like this. Who knows, maybe I'll redo this at some later point. I have a big tendency to do that. This does not look super pretty, but I think it's gonna be decently effective. So it's important here that I mirror this. Otherwise I'm gonna go really, really crazy. No, this is not how we do it. This is definitely not how we do it. We need this. We need more of these. Many, many, many more of these. And I also need to request like 300 red belt. We can stop requesting that right now. Okay, so this is the mirrored thing. Let's do this. Something like so. Where this comes down here. This comes down here. Then we have another last one to come down right here. Which essentially means that we now have an unloading station for something. Kind of done. So let's turn this off and let's look at the map. Now I think there are two ways we can do this. Either we do this right here, because that's going to be in line with this, I think. No, that's going to be one off. So we need to fix that. There. And then we do something like this to to go over the track. I think I will move this there though. Yeah, that's totally fine. And then we can move that. Now we need to replicate this on this side. And then we need to put these things up here. And go up to maybe here. Let's do that. Go, go, go. And then we remove this. So this is going to be quite a fast unloading. The question is, where do we want this to go and how? But that's not really important right this second, because what we need is to replicate this. How many do we want? The question is, if we put them like this, we're not going to be able to fit 2 stations in between here. That's a big issue. So that's the boring thing that we run into with this double unload station here. Because this is too wide. On the other hand, if this goes like this, it's not going to be even, is it? That's going to have to be something that we don't deal with. Or we just do this here. And then we don't deal with it. Let's just put these out to get some power to that. Are we not making any red belt right now? We are making red belt, but it is being consumed quickly. So, I am thinking that we should be smart about this right now. We should not we should not be stupid. We should do like this. New coal stone load. Let's use filter inserters on this one, and then let's use main copper ore unload, and then use double for ore and this stuff. Because we'll have way more traffic regarding ore than anything else. So let's see, we can do this, and then we we can do this. This station will be far easier to expand later compared to what we have done previously down here. This is quite stupid. This will be just so much better. I don't have any more grenades, so we're gonna have to remove that with robots. And I don't want my construction bots to do it, because then I'll have a ton of crap in my inventory. Let's go down here to decide where our train should go outside. And I can tell already that I want my train to go outside here. So we're running left hand here, which means that it should go there. Or there. Or maybe. Well, it doesn't seem like it can go there. Unfortunately, this intersection is kind of fucked. No, that needs to be a chain signal. This is where trains come out to this area, right? No. That is not how it works. So we need to go here. From this. Or here. Or possibly there. Then we put a chain signal here. And then we go straight into our base here. This should work pretty well. Right. Gonna need this. And then we are going to need this. We are also going to need to connect these in a proper way, right? So let's do this. And this one was right here. We want some type of signal after the station, precisely after the station. There we go. So that is now blue because it can technically go somewhere. This doesn't need to be a chain signal, because if I put, say, a wagon here, this will be green and this will be red. Yes. Let's put a chain signal here instead. That makes more sense. And then let's see how many signals that we need to place up here approximately. Let's go to manual mode. I would need one signal about here somewhere. Can put it right here. So we can have one train there. Can have one train probably like that. And then we can have one train maybe here somewhere. Good. Okay. So now we just need to connect it up here to this. Why did I name this new? This should be main coal stone unload. Cool. Oh wow, they're already building right here that we cleaned out not that long ago. We're gonna have to go down there and do something about that soon. Okay, let's remove this train because it is kind of in the way. So we need to merge this somehow into a 4-lane thing. Which is going to be the really, really annoying part here, isn't it? So go get all of these, like so. There we go. We now have a something something. So we're gonna have these 4 lanes to deal with, and then we will build one of these. I should probably blueprint this. Anyway, this kind of works. It's just gonna look kind of stupid. Maybe we'll upgrade the smelting to an 8-lane later. But for now, this is gonna be okay. So now we're gonna have to think about how, where, and everything we want to do the smelting. I think we need to map out how many electric furnaces we can fit into a block of these roboports. And see what that's gonna give me. So train comes from this direction and wants to go in here. Train comes from this direction and wants to go in here. So chain signal, not chain signal, not chain signal, not chain signal. Okay, good. I think this works very well now. The question is, do we want to start using the other one for the iron already? I think that would be a quite good idea. Anyway, this episode has been really long and kind of redundant since we already had a train station. This is just gonna be better. So, thanks for watching and have a really nice day.